My name is Kristian Jon Larsen, sculptor and artist based in Copenhagen, Denmark. I work in various materials such as steel and ceramics and others, and for the show at PJ I've done a series of abstract sculptures and wall pieces in various materials. I've tried to do a take on, what would you say, an architectural angle on well-known, well-presented materials. I work with ancient technologies such as raku, burned ceramics and oil-blued steel, and I do it in a way that, and I present it in kind of a way that you would have a recognizable emotional connection to it, and hopefully you'll be invited in to experience a material like ceramics that you know well from eating your dinner at a plate. You know it from drinking a coffee at your grandma's house, but so you would have a normal or a traditional relationships to this material, but I'll try to draw you in and have an almost sci-fi architectural angle that'll still bring you back to recognizable, what would you say, architectural craftsmanship, but in a way that are kind of undefined, so that you're welcome to do your interpretation of a very simple but very heavily crafted piece that takes a lot of steps and a lot of work, but hopefully it'll give the viewer a chance to embrace it instead of doing an interpretation. It would be an emotional and maybe a historical connection to the piece, and not a conceptual connection that you would spend a lot of time to read about or have a predefined meaning or connection in history, but more an, what would you say, a here and now experience and here and now emotional connection that also draws you into history of architecture and design, but in a more democratic way. I would say that hopefully I can make this accessible to every culture, every nationality, every class in society, so that maybe it will be a unified experience to come here and experience my work.